Hi, I'm David Polikoff. This week's Side Alpha Leadership Snippet is about span and control. When we talk about span and control, we talk about reducing the number of people that we are going to be communicating with on a working incident. In the military, they call it decentralized command, but in the fire service, we would call it span and control. We track our people on incidents using tactical worksheets in the command post. If I have 40 or 50 people working on a fire, I might break that fire down into different groups and divisions based on what I have working in the fire. If it's a two-story house, I could have essentially two divisions with 8 people in each division for a total of 16 people. But each division would get one division supervisor. So I'd have the first division and the second division. Each would have 8, but I'd only be talking to one person in each division for a total of 2 people. If I made a ventilation group, I might call that the vent group. Call it a group because it can move around. Divisions don't move around. They stay geographically tied to the area that they're in. I could also make a rescue group. It's a group that's going to be moving around the fireground doing search and rescue. So I would call that the ventilation group and the search group. I may have 4 or 5 people in each group for a total of 9 to 10, but I'd only be talking to one person or one supervisor in each group. So if I was to break this fireground down, I'd have 2 divisions and 2 groups working for a total of maybe 20 to 30 people, but I'd only be talking to 2 people. This allows radio communications to be minimal, and I'd only be talking to one person at a time, and I'd be getting better intel back and forth. So remember, when you're breaking your fireground down, we want to make sure that we have a good ratio of 1 to 3 to 1 to 7, no more than 7 groups or divisions. That way you're going to be able to run a safer and more efficient fireground. Thanks for a lot for listening to this week's Side Alpha Leadership Snippet.